So today we are visiting a new factory. It's an EMS, electronic manufacturing service. So basically manufacturing PCBAs. Two goals today. First, have fun because we're going to see a very nice factory. And then talk business because they contacted me. They want to send business my way for us to do the product development, package the whole product, and then send it back to them for manufacturing of the PCBA. Let's go. So you don't have R&D capabilities?
Yes, we only do OEM.
Everything related to manufacturing?
Yes.
But like electronic engineering, firmware engineering, mechanical engineer? No.
No one.
All right, that's great. Well, that's what we have. So that's a good fit. 由我们来开发，然后当然是客户满意是首先第一啊。那如果达成客户的目标价的话，那反正这个 PCB 铁片完全可以放在这里，所以这个就我觉得是有长期合作的机会。所以今天我们第一可以谈那个 AI 眼镜的啊那个机会，我不太确定这个有没有最终的一些要求或者功能或者，但是不单是这个，但是我们也未来反正今天我的杨总来了是表达一个意思，就是说他就是我们的技术窗口，所以后来你就加他的微信，有什么需求你就直接找他聊就好了，这个。我们也可以比较开放的，反正就是一家人的嘛，都在深圳的嘛，所以我们就可以这样子去做嘛啊。对对。This is very interesting actually because most of the business we get is actually exactly the same. So they have some type of prototype or proof of concept, but it doesn't satisfy the requirements for like industrialization and production, like mass production. Of course, we can take something from scratch, develop it, it's ready, like by definition, if we make it, it's ready for industrialization, but we can also take something that has been already engineered, and as you say, optimize it, you know, make it ready, so, you know, DFM, design for manufacturing, make it ready for manufacturing. So that's actually what we did with those guys, so it's a great example. They need to take care of the market, we take care of the supply, let's say, basically. But in a way, that they keep control of their projects, they know what's happening, they know the supply chain. I mean, we've been to factories every day this week. Here is an SMT line. Everything is automated, from the feeding of the PCB into the machine, soldering paste applied on the PCB. Right here, SPI, automatic optical check, SMT on the components directly onto the PCB, making it a PCBA.
What you see here is the SMT of a PCB board, so it takes the components of the reels and places it onto the PCB.
All the way to the reflow oven. This is an oven with 10 different profiles inside. And what it does is that it solidifies the soldering of the components onto the PCBA. 10 different profiles from 1 to 10 with each its own temperature, up and lower. So every day when they come to work, they start up the machines, they would have a first PCBA with temperature sensors installed on it to try and test the profile. The profile needs to be the exact same as specified in order to continue manufacturing. And at the end of the line, so after the reflow oven, we have this machine, the AOI check. It's an automated optical inspection. This is basically the regular AOI machine. So you see the PCBA, there's a camera that checks every component according to the database, that the component that has been placed is correct, well soldered, and that there is no inconsistency between the design and the actual product. The operator here needs to work on the database, which takes anywhere from half an hour to an hour. But this machine over there, the new generation of AOI, which is basically AI. So it's the same like concept of having this optical camera just like checking each component, but you don't really need to set it up. You can cut the preparation time from like half an hour to 5 to 10 minutes. And so this AI AOI, it will feed into two different types of end of the line results, which is okay products and not okay products. And here we go. I mean, it's not really a robot, but it's on the floor and it's going back and forth actually. See? The robot over there? He's bringing stuff. Hello?
可以，你可以叫他是机器人。
快递人员。
啊，对。
美团，你好，美团。
他这个
Hello 美团。
他要起完，然后再去按
啊。
上面有条。
Okay, so they bring tools back. The operators all have their own SOP. and they place the components onto the PCBAs according to their need. We have to put the PCBA into this little frame that makes it ready to go into the DIP way of soldering. So it's raw material, right?
Yes， 这是 FR4。
Okay, FR4, yeah.
Yes， 我们现在 FR4 目前用的最大的2个品牌，一个是建涛，一个是生意电子。建涛是香港的集团的，然后生意电子是中国大陆的。这边的品牌是全球第1名。
Okay.
这边是全球第2名。
This is the best brand in the world.
Yes. We only use that.
Only use top quality, top material. That's very important.
我们有各种的厚度，比如说你看我1.2毫米、0.9毫米、1.2毫米，我们就不
所以你我们就不需要等来料是吧？
对，
已经有课程。
基本上不用等来料。
Yeah, we don't need to wait for the supply. You see? What's happening here?
Yes, this is you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads.
So it's drilling holes, right? So 6 heads, and each head is doing the same processing. So this way you can have a way higher output in terms of quantity. It's a little bit like SMT. So the machine comes and picks up the drill it wants and then goes into the hole.
Yeah. Drill bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you can see this is 4.05毫米. Yes.
Yeah, so you have different specs depending on the size of the hole you want to do. Yeah.
多了还是少的？
验孔机 verification, check, hole, machine. It's the machine that checks if the holes were made properly. So the PCB comes in, the semi-finished product comes in, and then there's an optical process that checks if the picture taken and the Gerber is the same.
对，衣服is the same.
Okay.
Or miss holes.
So it's in-process quality control.
对
Okay.
Yes. We need a plating proper inside these holes.
Inside the holes. So where do you do it?
Yes.
It's here?
我们就把这个板子放进去里面，倒水里面沉下去，然后他就把桶里面镀上一层头。
那别的地方不会有桶吗？
不会，别的地方我用一层钢膜盖住。
It's like a spa actually. It looks like anodization a lot. Okay, so that's a big printer.
对 ，yes,
It's a big printer like doing the silk screen.
you can pulling one side in.
How long do you think they need to print one face? 20 seconds?
No,
All, yeah. How long do you think they need to print all?
20.
20 seconds? 1 to 2 seconds. Boom. Yeah, so it's a 1,700 square meter warehouse. Everything here is electric components. Each rack has a camera. You see on top of my head? Each rack has a camera. So each line is being recorded. Each item has its own QR code. And the whole warehouse actually is temperature and humidity control. Very important for components. Sophie?
Yoann.
Thank you very much for the factory tour. Very nice factory, very clean.
Thank
and
you.
So we'll be in touch for the business we discussed.
Sure,
and
sure.
hopefully we can get something going together.
Okay.
And you guys, if you made it this far to the video, thank you very much for watching. Follow and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.